Ever since Magnus obtained the Eye of Magnus from the rare rune wizards, he had been having trouble sleeping and having dark nightmares. Sometimes he would wake up holding the spell. It was like it was calling to him. At first, this scared him, but night after night, he became more curious. Why was the Eye of Magnus calling to him? Eventually, he decided to focus all of his energy and stare directly into the eye of the spell. Then he was pulled into a vision. He saw Supreme Calamitas taunting him. Then Magnus saw a Calamitas clone minion attacking his tower. Magnus pulled himself from the vision and knew that he needed to find a way to prevent this attack from happening. So Magnus devised a plan. He would summon the Calamitas minion and defeat it on his terms. Welcome back. This is Rito here with another Magnus the Mage episode. We are doing a Calamity Death Mode playthrough using only the Mage class. Last episode we defeated Plantera and we unlocked the Reaver armor, we crafted the Asgard's Valor and upgraded a ton of weapons. There were lots of other suggestions made in the comments, and so I've started farming up some of the items that people were suggesting in between episodes. The first thing I wanted to talk about is the Plantera lore. We left it in the arena, so I went ahead and got another one, because after you leave the game, it erases all the items that are on the ground. What the Plantera lore piece says is place in your inventory to gain increased item grab range. But I don't really need more item grab range, I need more inventory space. Another thing I did was I actuated my ladders here, which helps move through the base much easier, and I actuated these spiral staircases. So that just makes it a little bit nicer to go through the base, and I kind of like the look of them being a darker wood. The next thing I want to do is craft the Eye of Desolation, which can be done with 10 Hellstone bars, 7 Essence of Chaos, 5 Souls of Fright. This is a non-consumable boss summon, and it summons Calamitas. And there's a few other upgrades that I wanted to do. One was the Miasma. We may have outgrown this, but I wanted to craft it anyways. Miasma is a combination of the Aquamarine Staff, the Nimbus Rod, and Corroded Fossils. Ooh, that's really cool. I actually really like that. And then the other thing was the Poison Staff. I figured we have Chlorophyte, so we might as well upgrade the Poison Staff, although I don't know if it's really going to matter, because I don't think it's going to be an upgrade to anything. But with Chlorophyte, we can have the Venom Staff, which if we do need something that shoots piercing projectiles, that could be a good one to have, but for now I'm going to go ahead and put that away. The other thing is the Spectre Staff and the Wrath of the Ancients. So I farmed those up in the dungeon while getting ectoplasm for this armor set right here. Someone had mentioned that this had been buffed, so I'm curious to see what it does as far as damage. Let's throw a target dummy down really quick. Oh, it actually is pretty good, 2,000. And let's see how well it homes. Yeah, it homes really well. Yeah, that's pretty good. The other thing is the Wrath of the Ancients, which you can get in the dungeon as well. And it just shoots out a bunch of stuff, which you click once and it just keeps attacking. So I'm not even clicking right now. And it's doing like 2,000 damage, but this is a stationary enemy. So if I don't leave it right there, it would do a lot less damage. The effects from my armor might be doing a lot of that damage too, because it shoots out the gas cloud. Okay, well I think we can turn off the improved dummy, and we'll put this away. We've got so many good weapons now, we are really dang powerful, and I think Calamitas is going to be no match for us. I did want to mention, I crafted the Spectral Hood, Spectre Pants, and Spectre Robes. A lot of people had mentioned that I should get this set. With the Reaver armor, I have a lot of movement speed, and I do those gas clouds. When I put this on, I drop 10 defense when I switch to Spectre, but you get the magic damage done to enemies heals player. And let's see what it does to the staff. So 196, and then if I put on the Spectre armor, I drop to 163, so I do lose a lot of damage. But this is a really good thing to have for in case we need a self-heal and we don't want to use the mana overloader. For now, I think I may put it away because I want to try to use modded armor for the most part. But if we have trouble with some of the bosses, we can always switch to Spectre armor because that will give us that self-heal and that'll be really helpful. next I wanted to go right into the boss fight against Calamitas. I'm pretty excited for this. I really enjoy the Calamitas boss fight, and I think we need to switch it to night, and then we can start this up. So let's give it a try. I want to try all of our different weapons on it and see. Oh my goodness, that's doing so much damage. It's doing like 3,000 damage per second. We didn't even bother getting rage up before this fight, but that probably will be good if we have any struggle with this. Not very much damage, although I think it's because we need to be hitting the right one. The little guy needs to keep up with us. Okay, now we can do damage to Calamitas again. Man, I really like this Terra Ray. Ooh, I went right into his attack right there. Okay, well, let's try the Spectre attacks. This is also doing really well. So many good weapons right now. And let's try the Everglade spray. Maybe a little bit of SHPC. Ooh, I know which one we gotta do. Tears of Heaven. That'll be good. Yeah, this is good. Man, I really like this one too. I can't even decide. We've got too many good weapons. And I think we're gonna be good here. Sweet. That was fun. I really enjoyed that fight. I think we may have powered up a little too much before the fight though, because we have so many upgraded weapons, and yeah, we're extremely powerful for that fight. Okay, let's switch it back to day. And let's take a quick look. I think we may have missed the lore piece. Yes, I've learned my lesson. Gotta go find the lore piece. Place in your inventory to gain a boost to your minion slots at the cost of reduced max health. And our max health went down to 553. And if we put this away, it goes up to 685. That's a lot of health that it takes for one minion slot. I don't know if I like that. Obviously for this playthrough we will not be using it. Oh, I should have put down the Wrath of the Ancients during that fight. That would have helped. And let's see what we got. We have Ashes of Calamity, and we have Lashes of Chaos, a magic spell. Pretty sweet. Ooh, it does like a nice little lingering explosion. And then we've got Void of Calamity, which allows us to craft the Void of Extinction. So we've got all the things we need for the Void of Extinction now, so let's craft that. That's really awesome. It increases 15% to all damage, and Brimstone rains down temporary immunity to lava, greatly reduces lava burn damage, and 25% increased damage while in lava. Provides heat protection in death mode. So this is actually, I think, just a direct upgrade to having the Sorcerer Emblem, because the Sorcerer Emblem just does 15% magic damage, and this does so much more. So the next thing is the Ashes of Calamity, which can craft a couple cool melee and rogue weapons, but the main thing is it crafts this Brimflame outfit, and I really want to build that and try it out. So I think what I'm going to do is farm up Calamitas a couple times, because we could buy boss bags, but since this is a non-consumable, we might as well just farm it up. And I'll skip through some of that because we just defeated her. I think we've got everything we need to craft this awesome armor set. Oh, we need another obsidian rose. Okay, so under combat, an obsidian rose costs 30 gold. Sweet. And I think this has been added somewhat recently. Maybe it's just I don't pay attention to the mage stuff, but it seems quite new to me, or they resprited it or something. Okay, so it does drop our defense a bit. But let's see what it does to our offense. It stays about the same. It looks pretty dang cool. Like an undead witch or wizard or something. It says 5% increased magic damage and critical strike chance, increased max mana by 70, reduced mana usage, immunity to on fire, brimstone flames, and frostburn, grants an additional 15% increased damage and magical crit. Press G to trigger a Brimstone Frenzy effect. While under this effect, your damage is significantly boosted. However, this comes at the cost of rapid life loss and no mana regeneration. This can be toggled off. However, a Brimstone Frenzy has a 30-second cooldown. So let's try that out. Interesting. Okay, I'm turning that off. If we're doing about 2,400 to 2,500 damage to an improved dummy without it, let's turn on the effect. And interesting, it goes up to about 4,000 damage. But we do lose like half our health and a ton of mana. I think I'm going to go back to Reaver. I do like this whole Brimflame stuff. I think it's a cool effect, but I don't know. I think I'd rather just have more defense, and these gas clouds are pretty sweet. Plus the movement speed on this is incredible. And our King Slime just spawned. Let's see how fast we can kill it. Oh my gosh. Instant destruction. Next I want to do the Dungeon Defenders event so we can fight Betsy, and I think the desert is probably going to be the best place for that, because I don't think you can actually do it if there's platforms above the arena. So let's go grab that stuff, and hopefully we're going to be strong enough to defeat Betsy, because I know it's actually a surprisingly hard fight each time I've done it. And there's actually a cool storage upgrade we can craft if we can get the Defender's Forge, because we can get a mobile Defender's Forge, which will be really nice. I don't know if it will let us spawn it on top of a platform. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it will. So I think we're going to need to get some sand really quick and try building it out of sand. Okay, let's see if the Defender Crystal will work now. Haha, there we go. Oh, we can't break blocks during this. Okay. I guess we can get going here. I think this will be a pretty good spell for most of this. I actually like this event because it's more than just kiting a boss. You have to protect a central location, which makes it just kind of a little bit different and exciting. Although I think the Terra Ray might actually be better. It's doing quick work of the whole wave. Wow, we are just smoking this event. No problem. This Terra Ray just completely melts everything. I love it. I remember doing this event with Anna the Archer at a similar point in the game, and it was... I don't think it was this easy. I seem to remember the bows that I had just didn't do this type of damage. Like, this weapon is like made for this event. Because this event takes so long to get to Betsy, my plan is to defeat Betsy, beat the event, and then do some serious gold farming. There's a magic weapon you can get from Betsy. It's like a 1 or 2% drop rate or something. So it's going to take a while, but I think we can do it. And if I farm up some gold, we'll be able to just buy treasure bags, and that will make it pretty quick. This is pretty good. Ooh, we just don't want to get slimed. Well, we got an ogre down already. Feels pretty good. And Betsy should arrive soon. Oh wait, where's Betsy? Oh, and we have another light pet. Let's see what that one does. That's fun. I don't know if that does more light than my wisp in a bottle, though. No, wisp does more light. So I guess we will need to fight some more bosses before we can find Betsy. Well, the next thing we can do is go back to the Abyss, because now that we've defeated Calamitas, we can actually farm up a lot of the good items in the Abyss. So let's head on over there, set our spawn point, and actually let's... Oh man, got hit by lightning. I'm going to switch my gear a little bit to some of our Abyss gear. Also, the Reaver armor is going to make us move fast underwater, which is going to be really helpful. Yeah, look how fast we fall now. Ooh, we got some luminol, and we have a treasure chest right here, surrounded by voidstone. Sweet. Oh, we have a strange orb. That's the light pet, I think. Hopefully we can get this treasure before we die. No! I should have had auto pause. Ooh, we got the plating. Sweet. And we have a depth charm. We're getting lots of good stuff now. Okay, well we found a gulper eel, and that demolished us. Oh, and an edelin worm. Yeah, I think we got to about as deep as we can, but I want to get this treasure chest, and there's one right below it. Hopefully we can get those last two treasure chests, and then we should be done with the Abyss for a little bit. Oh my goodness, this is so scary. Okay. Oh, it's only a torrential tear. Well, I want to get that last one then. I think I'm about as good as dead right now. I'll just teleport. No point in dying. The last one's just a morning star, but it's good that we've explored this and gotten the last treasure chests. Well, at least the last ones that I've gotten down to. Ooh, these enemies get so scary. Let's teleport out. Now that we have the depth charm, we can actually combine it with our Arctic diving gear, and it'll craft the abyssal diving gear. So let's head back to base. Oh, actually, we need 10 luminol for that. So first, let's go back down and do a battle potion and not go down too deep and just basically farm up a bunch of this material. So I just put on a battle potion, and we'll just sit here and shoot off some of these. So I hear things dying, so I think this is working. Hopefully these are enemies that are going to be dropping some good stuff for us. Okay, so we've got a bunch of depth cells. I don't think any of this has dropped any... Oh, one luminol. Maybe we do need to go down a little bit deeper. Okay, I think we've farmed up about enough down here. Let's kill these last guys and loot this. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think we farmed up enough. Now that we have all that, we can craft our abyssal diving gear. It reduces damage caused by the pressure of the abyss while out of breath. It removes the bleed effect caused by the abyss. It grants the ability to swim and greatly extends underwater breathing. Provides light underwater and extra mobility on ice. Provides a moderate amount of light in the abyss. Greatly reduces breath loss in the abyss. That's great. One more thing to make our abyss explorations more effective. One of the most highly recommended weapons has been the Undyne's Retribution. This is a pretty easy crafting recipe. It's just depth cells, luminol, and tenebris. And it's a magic weapon that I've heard a lot about. I think I've seen some people use it as well. It shoots up all these spears, and then those spears home in on the boss. So I want to take a quick look. It's only a masterful roll right now, but let's see what it can do against an improved dummy. I mean, that's really dang good. It's doing like 2,500 damage, and it homes in pretty aggressively. Now that we have so many new and powerful weapons, I think it is finally time to retire the Relic of Ruin. I'm sure it could actually beat the next few bosses, no problem, but we do have better weapons, I think, at this point, and we've used it so much, I think it's time it gets a break. And so, just like we did with our fungus staff, I'm gonna retire the Relic of Ruin in a place of honor in our base, on display for all to see. It's so dang good. Basically, as a mage, you could get the Frostbolt, kill Crabulon, get this fungus staff, and basically beat the rest of pre-hard mode, and then immediately go farm this up and beat hard mode. Oh man, I wonder if there's going to be a weapon like that for post Moonlord, but the power progression in post Moonlord is so extreme that each stage of the game your weapons become quickly obsolete, so there probably won't be a single weapon there. But maybe for the second half of hard mode, and maybe we'll put another one of these up somewhere else. Even though we don't need the gold right now, I kind of want to toggle on Armageddon and try defeating the Aquatic Scourge without getting hit, and see just how much gold we can get from one Aquatic Scourge clear. While doing that, we don't really need some of these defensive accessories, because if we get hit, we die. So I'm just going to go straight damage. We don't have an arena, but I think that's just fine. So let's turn this on. Bosses now instantly kill you. And let's see if we can kill it before it gets to us. We probably can. But even just one little spike is going to end this for us. Oh no, it's getting so close. It was so laggy too. Okay, we did it. And did we really get 6 treasure bags? Oh, that's great. Okay, so let's go back to base and sell everything we get. And let's see how much, we got 15 platinum right now. And let's see how much platinum we can get from just one of those summons. So much stuff. We already have stuff piling up on the ground. I do want to put away all of our angler stuff. That way we've got a full angler outfit in case we want to put that on and do like ultra high powered fishing. And let's see, I guess we can start selling. So that's pretty good. We got like 4, maybe 4.5 platinum from just one of these seafood summons, and it took us very little time there. So if we use up the rest of these 7, that's 28 platinum. Let's make sure we turn this off. I almost forgot to. Between episodes, I may run through all those and farm up some gold. And I think that's a great place to end it. We've defeated Calamitas. I know Supreme Calamitas is scared now. Can see that we're progressing quickly in power, and we will be defeating Supreme Calamitas in no time. On the day that I filmed this episode, we actually hit 5,000 subscribers, which is so exciting, and I wanted to make an extra video to celebrate it. So I'll be posting another video shortly where we take on Calamitas, but this time we turn up the difficulty. We're going to be doing a no-hit challenge using the Armageddon item, which will make any hit immediately kill us and end the fight. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.